China is building a new empire, not on land, but on the sea. What started as small reefs and sandbars has turned into a massive military fortress. The world is watching the South China Sea and asking one question: how far will Beijing go? China's expansion, the truth behind the South China Sea. The South China Sea is one of the most important waterways on the planet. 1/3 of global trade passes through it, more than $5 trillion every year. Beneath the surface lie massive reserves of oil and gas. The sea is also rich in fish, rare minerals, and, most importantly, strategic access. For decades, these waters were international. But over the past 15 years, China has redrawn the map, one artificial island at a time. Around 2013, Beijing launched one of the most ambitious military construction projects in history. Using dredging ships and massive cranes, it built entire islands out of coral reefs, expanding its territory by more than 3,200 acres. The names are now infamous: Fiery Cross Reef, Mischief Reef, Subi Reef. Each base is equipped with radar domes, missile launchers, runways, and underground bunkers. Together, they form a chain of outposts, China's Great Wall of Sand. Officially, China claims these islands are for research and rescue missions. But satellite images tell another story. These outposts extend China's military reach deep into international waters. From them, Beijing can project power across Southeast Asia, from the Philippines to Vietnam, from Malaysia to Indonesia. Each base can track U.S. ships, control airspace, and host long-range bombers. It's not just about defense, it's about dominance. The international community hasn't stayed silent. In 2016, the Hague Tribunal ruled that China's claims to the South China Sea had no legal basis. Beijing simply ignored the verdict. It continued to expand and militarize the area, arguing that its 9-dash line gives it historic rights to nearly 90% of the sea. For smaller nations like the Philippines or Vietnam, there's little room to push back, especially when faced with one of the largest navies on Earth. The South China Sea has become a pressure point. U.S. warships conduct freedom of navigation missions, sailing through waters that China claims as its own. Chinese ships shadow them, sometimes coming dangerously close. American P-8 Poseidon aircraft patrol above, sending a clear message. These waters are international. One miscalculation, one collision, could spark a conflict that neither side truly wants. The United States isn't alone. Japan, Australia, India, and the Philippines have joined in a security partnership known as the Quad Alliance. Together, they conduct joint drills, share intelligence, and ensure open sea lanes. The U.S. has also strengthened ties with the Philippines, reopening military bases and increasing naval presence. The goal isn't confrontation, it's deterrence. A reminder that the Pacific is not for one nation alone. The arms race in the South China Sea is accelerating. China is testing underwater drones and hypersonic missiles. The U.S. responds with stealth bombers, carriers, and AI-powered reconnaissance. The balance of power changes with every innovation, but technology alone won't decide the outcome. Strategy and alliances will. The South China Sea tells a larger story, a story of ambition, fear, and power. China's artificial islands may stand firm today, but tides change, and empires built on sand rarely last. The real battle isn't for territory. It's for influence, trust, and stability. The United States stands ready, not to conquer, but to protect the freedom of the seas. This is Liberty Watch, bringing you the truth behind America's strength, strategy, and freedom.
Subscribe for more truth, strength, and freedom.